Today we visit Kevin and Mary Ellen Schwager, proud owners of the farm Melburra, just east of the township of Edgeroi in New South Wales. Recently, Kevin and Mary Ellen had Melburra accredited through the Australian Cotton Industry's Best Management Practice Program, myBMP. I asked Kevin to tell us about Melburra and their experience in growing dryland cotton here.
We bought Melburra in March of 2010 and we've added to it twice since the original purchase. So now we've got just in excess of 1,600 hectares, and over those years we've been producing both winter and summer crops, with the exception of 2018 where we had a dead set failure. But we've been able to recoup that a little bit by having a cotton crop of sorts over the summer of 2018-19.
What has your experience been of growing dryland cotton?
Limited. I've only grown it for the second time this year. The first time was a couple of years ago, and that was also a very dry summer, and the performance was very ordinary. But this year we planted it on a lazy 30 mils of rain, and it was really touch and go. We didn't get a great germination, and after we had planted it we had 15 mils, and then a few days later we followed up with 55, so the crop was able to get away, consolidate, and it's been really amazing how it's hung on over the course of the summer on very little rainfall, when some crops like sorghum have actually gone backwards and have performed quite poorly. So our crop is by no means a brilliant one, but surprised at how good it is given the condition of the season right through the summer.
Kevin, just recently you became involved in the cotton industry's myBMP program. Can you tell me a little about why you decided to get involved?
Ricky, we got involved with BMP simply because I think as we as modern day farm managers, we need to be looking consistently for better ways to manage our farm and to manage our risk. And I think that the big evolution for me from a OH&S issue in the last 10 years is the higher level of respect that we need to have for our farm workers and the contractors that come onto our farm. I would like to think we did have reasonable systems set up, but when you get into the intricacies of the myBMP program, you will then become very clearly aware that there are a lot of shortcomings in the systems that you have. I've always got the advice of our agronomist. Steve would be consulting widely with our farming neighbours, and with also Alec McIntosh from Cotton Australia. I mean, we had to take a high degree of leadership from him and his input, because if we're going to become accredited, we wanted to make sure we follow the right protocols and we're going to get the farm to a level at which it could be accredited.
On Melburra, the management team take work health and safety very seriously. Kevin explains how myBMP has helped to ensure workers are well prepared.
We initially learned through Safety New South Wales and then through the BMP program that if you're going to have people coming onto our farm to do activities, we must induct them into the use of every aspect of the farm.
Farm safety is a team effort at Melburra. I asked the farm overseer, Steve Winter, to share some of the procedures he's put in place for the inductions of employees and contractors coming onto the farm.
This is just a book. We keep a register of people that come and go, contractors and casual employees. They have to read this book from way to go. Then they're registered and trained out on that particular machine they'll be driving. Then they all sign, and then I countersign as well, to make sure that they're right.
Steve, can you tell me a little bit about the history behind this shed and how you've actually gone about adapting it for your chemicals?
Well, this was an old oat shed. Instead of spending a lot of money in building a chemical shed, we just reinvented this one. Had the wall cut out, some swinging doors and lockable doors put in, and around the edge it already had a concrete floor, so we just bought some conveyor belt, tech screwed it to the wall, Sikaflexed it to the floor so it's sealed all the way around. We just put our drive over bunding strip right across the front doorway here. Keep water out and keep chemical in. This is our chemical loading area. We normally have truck bed tanks here for water. We have our chemical shower here, the high water station there. And our shower here that works. The water isn't hot because all the plumbing's run inside the building, so the pump inside. So you can quite easily do that without burning yourself on a 40-degree day. Then over here we have our chemical storage container area, and just a trailer here for rubbish, cartons, plastic bags, and we dispose of them correctly. And the drums, we just take over to drum muster once I've got a trailer load.
I thank Kevin for sharing his experiences with myBMP and asked him what his thoughts were about myBMP and the future of Australian cotton.
I think that the myBMP program is a program which could be readily adopted and will want to be adopted by those better educated young men and women that are coming back to the farm and indeed getting involved in Australian agriculture, and in this instance here specifically cotton.